Hello, I'm Gabe Ortiz, and this is WEDU Arts Plus. Based out of St. Pete, the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club is a morning radio show about hip-hop life and urban culture. Meet the hosts who inform and empower their listeners.
I'm Jabbar Edman. I go by Mr. Edman. My role, I'm a host and I'm co-founder.
My name is Brother John Muhammad, Your Brother John, YourBrotherJohn.com. And my role on the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club is host or co-host.
I just go by Kiana. Sometimes you may hear the guys call me Q. I may say Q just depending on my personality that day. And I'm the female of the crew. I think I keep balance when you look at the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. So that's my role.
And I'm Bruce Moore Jr. A lot of people do know Bruce Moore Jr., obviously being born and raised here and going to school here, but there's many more people that know Reno.
St. Pete is small, and so the good things and bad things that come with a small city, you know, everybody knowing each other, of course, would be one of the pluses.
My neighbors were not only just my neighbors, they became my family.
Trying to put that back now, like really getting back to a place where we know our neighbors and we look out for each other. It was a St. Pete that existed, you know, south of Central, and then there was another St. Pete that existed north of Central and downtown. It was a struggle then, and I think it's still, you know, somewhat a struggle for black people in the city of St. Pete.
Even with every step of progress we make, it's still a struggle to, implement that progress.
Did y'all hear about the weed college, the first cannabis college?
In Orlando.
Talk to us, Soprano.
No, yeah, I've been looking at it.
This is serious, y'all.
Over a year ago.
If you got the charges, go and get the degrees, King. You got years of experience, man. It ain't like you come into a classroom with no data.
Elon Musk said that a drug dealer knows how to manage and run a business better.
I can't believe that.
The real facts, man.
I'm all about education. But what I'm saying is that we carry this industry on our backs.
The way we started the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club, Jabbar approached me about what could we do, how can we do something together, and then an opportunity to promote Amendment 4. Amendment 4 is the, voting rights restoration to returning citizens. We were able to negotiate a deal where we got like 30 minutes on the radio at 99 Jams to talk about, Amendment 4 and other local, policies.
The mic. How about if I unmute the mic for my Facebook audience?
Well, unmute the mic.
Y'all
Facebook,
right?
how y'all doing?
There you go, Miss Teresa. Thank you.
Miss Teresa, thank you for always joining from the beginning, riding with us.
Yeah,
these last 7-8 years.
Yeah, we need a
4 years.
We need
pro ratings.
We need an off-air producer. How about that? We're gonna put the call out for off-air producer, so I don't have to manage all these buttons and try to facilitate the conversation.
If you know a young man or old man
or young woman.
So we got the kind of programming where we'll help the children and the adults.
Absolutely.
Right? It ain't just we just children. No, we only help 18 and older.
Right.
Anybody who want to come help us out at the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club, get some experience, learn about programming, learn about radio. Get with the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club on Facebook. Tampa Bay Breakfast Club on Facebook. Inbox us.
Yeah.
And if you're a parent and you got a youth, or if you're a parent and you want to do it,
that's right.
We're gonna teach you how to work the board. It's gonna show you how to do what Brother John do.
Yeah. We're gonna spread it around.
We're gonna do what I do.
We're gonna spread it around. We definitely got to spread it around, man.
That's real now.
And so, what's good, man?
The work
is good. Black Men Rising. Black Men Rising. The community conversation is tomorrow night.
Okay, big shouts out to the Black men. Florida Rising.
Yeah, Florida Rising.
Black Man Rising. What's top?
See
big
that?
Community development and training center.
Yep, see that.
Big shouts out to the Dreammakers Productions who will be filming the event.
Yes, and Central Station Barbershop.
One time for T Brown.
Yeah, T Brown the barber, man. He that young
Barbershop
man.
Book Club.
You talking about Black
13th Street Heights.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm going to just unload the clip.
Right.
But big shouts out to my dog.
Yeah, real talk, man. Real talk. So thank you for hosting, and that'll be tomorrow night at 6:00. Community conversation with Black men, for Black men, by Black men. Really just talking about the issues, what need to be done, and what can we do together, because it's not just a gripe session. We don't want to complain event. We want to talk about solutions and really network and see how we can build something together, man.
Man, listen, I'm all about that because, to be honest, a lot of times the Black man has been overlooked, pushed down, stepped on, stepped over.
Yep.
You know, and me being a Black man, I just have to say, you know, step back. I think T wrote, his biggest fear is not being heard.
Yeah.
That shook me, right?
Yeah. We just were like dealing with that.
Always dealing with that. Listen,
but I mean, like literally in real time.
Listen, no, real time.
Yeah.
That's a real thing.
Yeah.
Because a Black man will have the solution. We'll be in a room and they're looking for a solution, and a Black man has the solution.
Yeah.
And it will be ignored.
Because it's a Black man.
And then rapidly repeated by a white woman or white man.
Yeah.
And then grabbed and loved and hugged. Oh,
great idea.
Oh my God. Thank God you said it. Wait a minute, hold on. I just said that.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, that's what I just said.
Yeah.
Oh, no, be quiet. We're gonna celebrate the white guy
who came up with this brilliant idea. Yeah.
And it's pressure.
Yeah, it really is, man. And so we getting together, man.
Yeah, tomorrow. Central Station Barbershop.
6:00 tomorrow night. Black Men Rising.
Rise up.
Today in history. Today is June. I knew I was gonna do that too.
I appreciate it.
July 20th. It is the 20. Dang, hold on. Let me take another sip of coffee. July 20th is the 201st day of the year in the Gregorian calendar.
201st?
Yeah. Out of 365. Yeah, we 201.
We got 164 days to go.
Yeah, that's it. And in the Gregorian calendar, I saw something about the Ethiopian calendar.
Yeah, big shots out to the Ethiopians.
Yeah,
never been conquered.
Real talk. And on this day, the first humans, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin, land on the moon from the Apollo spacecraft 11.
You believe that?
Do I believe that they land on the moon?
Yeah,
I think they did. You think they did? You don't think they did?
I just think anything possible.
And them not doing it
is possible just as well as them doing it.
Well, you tough. Anything is possible. Well, it happened on this day, allegedly. They allegedly landed on
allegedly.
Buzz Aldrin. Yeah. Took one small step for man and another step for mankind. Let us know. Call us up. It's what's on your mind Wednesday. So y'all can give us a call.
Where you at? I know you're listening.
Yeah.
Pull up on me.
Where's she at in the group chat?
Pull up on me.
Also, I guess they kept the theme going because the U.S. Viking 1 land on Mars on this day as well.
So if you look into the history of man, this date is a very important date.
July 20th?
Yeah.
Okay. Trap House Rules, you locked the door behind you? Okay, there we go. Dr. Butler, come on in. Grab your headset. We're going to get you mic'd up. Yeah. It's a family affair. It's a family affair, y'all.
We here for it.
So Dr. Butler's in the building. We're gonna jump into the conversation. Also, just wrapping up this world history and this day in history. Also, it says today we celebrate International Chess Day on July 20th.
Oh, okay, this is my day.
Yeah.
Come on, somebody break out the board.
I know you was gonna say it.
Let me pull out. Let me. I got it on the computer, so I don't need them.
You good over there? Okay. Yeah. So you're a chess player, right?
Yes, sir. Push pieces.
Okay. Push pieces.
Yes, sir. Daily.
Push pieces daily. I like that. I could rock with that. And so it says on this day it was born from the idea from the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization, UNESCO. It was their idea to create this world or International Chess Day, and chess lovers around the world celebrate their favorite game on this day each year in a tradition spanning more than 50 years. It's also National Fortune Cookie Day and National Lollipop Day.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I said it, you really did. That really did hit you. Yeah. Okay, so we ain't as old as they say we is.
Yes, we ain't as young as we think.
That's true. All right. So Habitat for Humanity was chosen by the city of St. Pete to develop 2 affordable housing projects in South St. Pete. The townhomes will be built on the land in the 2100 and 1800 blocks of 18th Avenue South. You know where that at?
Yeah, right by the GT Bank.
Yep, the credit union on 18.
I mean, I think it's
across the street from Tangerine Plaza.
And then they're gonna try to, and then
they're gonna try to what?
So I feel we need housing. So, and we need housing. We need affordable housing. We need housing. We need generational wealth. We also don't need it to be a one-trick pony. Okay. We don't need it to be one agency trying to do all this. So we need other agencies, right? So it need to be tiers and levels. So Habitat is a level on a multi-tiered system, because I fear, because it's like a monopoly.
Okay, yeah,
right.
I hear that.
We don't want to make sure. We want to make sure that that there are other options and other solutions and other companies that we are, breaking bread with as well.
Give somebody else a bite at the apple, right?
And really, because every program is different.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So when you're dealing with one particular program, and we don't want that to become a law,
right?
You get what I mean? Because in fair market, it has to be competition. You know what I mean? It's checks and balances. So we just want to make sure we keeping our eyes on the prize.
Absolutely.
Especially if you're talking about, multi-income housing. We don't want just one area concentrated poverty. We want in every zone to be cross, right? Everyone who has different levels of income living together, so that we benefit from the various experiences we all have. I think that was one of the issues in the beginning when we start separating based on race. But it also had a class distinction that we're still trying to navigate right now. So I applaud Habitat. Congratulations on that. And I agree with my brother-in-law. We need to make sure that we have multiple developers that can really attend to the needs of various income and culture.
Absolutely. And so with this project specifically, the project will provide affordable home ownership opportunities to residents with mortgages as low as $1,075 per month, up to $1,300 a month through Habitat's 0% interest mortgage program.
I might need to. Hey, hold on before I talk too fast.
Habitat, y'all.
Hold on.
I was just playing.
I was just some of that 0% interest.
I was just playing, y'all. Habitat's proposal for the 2100 block includes the development of 44 3-story townhomes, each with attached garages and driveways. The units will range in size from 1,000 square feet to 1,300 square feet, with 9 two-bedroom units, 26 3-bedroom units, and 9 4-bedroom units, the city said.
Beautiful.
The project's first phase includes 15 units, which will be complete by February 2024. The second phase, with another 15 units, is estimated to be finished by October 2024. And the final phase will be complete with 14 units in July of 2025. So listen, y'all, if you want to buy a house, you got 2-3 years to get ready and get qualified for these Habitat homes that's coming online right there in the hood on 18th Avenue and 22nd Street. And then it's another place off of the 1800 block. I think it's 18 or something like that. It's like 18th and 18th, where Habitat's also going to be developing some townhomes. And so get yourself ready, man. Qualify for these houses. How you feeling, man?
Because I got a lot to say. So
I see it.
Oftentimes,
I saw you take your time on that one.
Yeah, I got
sit in it. Sit in it for a minute. All right, so we do have special guest in the building, Dr. LaDonna Butler from the Well for Life, Crime Survivors for Safety and Justice, Good Peoples in St. Pete. Dr. Butler, what's good with you?
Listen, I'm excited. First of all, anytime I get an invitation to come here, I know I'm in good graces. I know we're making moves as a community, so it's good to be seen, affirmed, and held as worthy. July, I heard you talking about the date, the National Data Days, but July, I'm going to read it. It's B.B. Moore Campbell National Minority Mental Health Month.
Okay.
B.B. Moore Campbell, she's actually a journalist.
Shout out to B.B. Moore.
Right. And what she ended up doing was really advocating for more emphasis on Black mental health.
Okay.
About 2 years ago, the National Mental Health America renamed National Minority Mental Health Month and said we won't be minority anyone. They renamed it as Black, Indigenous, People of Color Mental Health Month.
Okay.
And we have followed suit.
Okay.
So we're excited to honor this entire month by thinking about the mental health of our community.
Yes.
One of the things that we learned just from listening to a lot of people is no justice if it's just us.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. Come on.
And so this theme this year for Healing While Black is Liberated and Living Well.
I love it.
And so we are excited about this campaign. We're excited about watching all of the other things that are happening in our community,
right?
And being a part. So before I talk about Healing While Black, I want to talk about these 3 things that I know are happening this week. Miss Kenyatta Rucker. She wins totally. So it's almost like this energy because she never quits.
That's right. That's right.
So for those of us who are out and about, let's get ready to support She Wins Totally. Bring out our fashions because if nobody else does it, Black folks know they know how to put on some clothes.
You know that. You better know that.
And we want to get together and have a good, positive time and invest in that organization who is doing really, really good work and has wonderful plans ahead. So that is, I believe, the 23rd. I think it starts on Friday. Through Sunday. So get yourselves ready. Go on, follow them at She Wins Totally on all of their social media channels. And I'm certain I can get that information back to you.
Yeah, we'll post it. I think we actually have flyers on the St. Pete community calendar page as well, because she came here, talked about it. She was on Sunday on the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. Like, we're really trying to spread the word and get the word out because she wins totally because she never gives up.
She never gives up. And that's really what our plight is, to not give up.
Right.
So as I listen to people who have had their safety threatened, or even because of their own need for safety have caused harm to others, we keep hearing this theme around, well, what does safety look like? What is freedom? What does freedom really look like? And so right after her event, we have the Berg Day where we celebrate St. Pete.
Okay.
I'm excited about Berg Day.
This may be 2 or 3 years now, right?
A year, I think it's year 2.
Because it might have kicked off right before the pandemic.
It did.
Yeah.
It did.
Who kicked off Berg Day?
Now look, there you go. Because I don't remember.
I'm asking.
DJ Ron. I'm gonna get her full name.
DJ Ron,
done. Yes, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get that information out to everybody.
Yep.
Because that's
Bug Day.
That's it. The Berg
I do.
Day.
I seen the flyer.
Yeah, it's beautifully done. Beautifully done by local artists, and so to be able to watch visual artists along with DJs who have their own artistry come together. Again, that's what living well looks like.
Right. So you got the Liberated and Living Well.
And Living Well.
Yeah, I see what you did.
You see what I'm
I see where we at with this thing. Because what good is it to be liberated and suffering?
Right.
You want to be liberated and living well.
And be able to celebrate in your own community, right?
And put a dress on.
Yes.
Put a dress on.
Man, we liberated and living well around
liberated
here.
and living well, not only in St. Pete, but St. Pete will host this year again, starting on Thursday night. We've collaborated with Dr. Brittany Peters for the State of Black Mental Health.
Shout out to Dr. Brittany.
Dr. Brittany, she is always pulling it together. And so we're excited to be able to bring folks from all over the nation right here in St. Pete. So St. Pete, when people come to your house, you should be there.
They called first.
Right? They called first. They told us they were coming. So please be there.
Right.
Meet us at 22nd South again, 22nd South Food Hall, where we are making sure that our dollars are circulating in our own communities to make sure that we're able to have generational wealth and legacy. As we walk down the Deuces, we see us. That's a shameless plug, right?
Yeah. No,
but 22nd South.
For real.
So Thursday night, we have the State of Black Mental Health. We are receiving our guests from all over. We're so excited to have one of our docs from the Florida International Mental Health Institute who will be leading us in that dialogue. Along with, we have ARNPs, so people can actually answer questions about medication. We have nutritionists on the floor. We have politicians on the panel. So we have a great group who will be meeting us on Thursday at 22nd South. And after it's all done, we're going to go over and hang out for karaoke.
Okay.
All right. So that's Thursday night. Friday, put on your clothes, please.
Okay.
Dress it up.
Dress it up.
On Friday?
On Friday. So
Okay.
we start at 9 to 3.
So wait, I need to put on clothes on Thursday too?
Thursday you can.
I need to
be relaxed if you want, you know.
So I need a button up though.
If you will.
I'll put just have some buttons in the collar.
Somewhere.
Okay.
In somewhere.
Okay, as long as I got buttons in the collar. There you go. There you have it. And you got a collar.
Listen, if you don't, you can buy one of our Liberated and Living Well t-shirts.
There you go. So the only t-shirts that will be worn
is Liberated and Living Well.
And they will be provided at the door.
I want to put in a request for when we play music. I want to play Liberation by Outkast.
Yes.
Yeah. That's right.
Y'all can even set up a little DJ booth where people can ask the questions.
I done been officially asked to DJ my first show.
Okay. Have you accepted the request?
Don't you do that.
Featuring Mr. Edmond on the ones and twos. Baby.
I've been waiting to show off what I got.
Yeah. No, I was seeing in the chat what you put in there.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Because they asking. So listen, you're listening to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club, the new 99 Jams morning show, right here on 99.1 FM, WUJM. And we need your support, y'all. If you like the shows, you like what you're hearing, and if you'd like for us to do another day, because they've been asking for another day. We do 2 days right now, Monday and Wednesday. They've been asking for another day for the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. We asking that you donate and show your love. Put it in the chat. Do y'all want to see us another day? Hear us another day on the radio? And definitely you can call in, sponsor a show. Go to the website 99jamstheberg.com. If you'd like to donate, again, sponsor a show or advertise your business, you can do it there. And if you'd like to hear Mr. Edmonds on the ones and twos on a Freestyle Friday, let us know, y'all. Call in, and let Mr. J know, and also put it in the Facebook group.
I love it.
Liberated and Living Well, and so it's So we got Thursday night.
Yeah, Friday we have all of our speakers coming to the University of South Florida. We're so excited about them as a partner this year. They said, "Take our space."
Okay.
Use our
So it's downtown.
So downtown in the ballroom.
Okay.
Yes. So
you got to dress up.
You gotta,
Okay, with that big chandelier that went the room with the film festivals and all that.
I think so.
Yes,
okay.
It's gonna be nice.
I've been to the ballroom.
Yes.
I've been to the ballroom. Not lately though.
Not lately. We've been careful lately, but this time we're gonna come out, bring your masks, bring yourselves, bring your questions, because this is one of the few times where we are able to access some folks who don't live so locally in St. Pete.
Yeah.
So from 9 to 3, you can meet with our guest speakers. We have some individual workshops. What I love so much about this year is we actually have clinicians who will be practicing. So you'll have an opportunity to not just hear about it, but to be with someone and go through the process. And I think that's what is missing sometimes around mental health. You don't know what it feels like, so people are nervous about it.
Right.
Well, this entire weekend, we have practitioners who will give free consultations, allow you to experience it, answer in the moment questions about things that things or curiosities that you had. So that's from 9 to 3. The full schedule will be posted on Friday. You can go there now and watch this and look at the schedule. However, we've had some flights that have been confirmed, so I'm excited to share even more people who are coming to our beautiful city.
Nice.
So if you can't stay all day, we understand that. Pick the workshops that speak to you. Pick the folks who you're most excited to hear, and show up in the way that you can.
Okay.
And then Friday night, is our all black party.
Oh, we can hang out?
Yeah, we hanging out.
Man, this is a conference, man. I don't know if y'all know,
man. This feels national.
Yeah.
This feels really big.
It is nationwide.
Yeah, this feels big.
Listen, when I'm looking at the flight confirmations from Cali, from Ohio, from Flint, Michigan, I'm like, oh, y'all was serious about being outside.
Oh, so we gonna be like
we outside.
we gonna be like a hub for Black mental health.
That is exactly what is happening.
I see the vision.
Yeah, that's happening.
Yeah.
That's happening.
That's the beautiful thing. Because Black mental health is very important, especially mental health with Black men, Black men and women.
Yeah.
Keep it one thigh wild. But Black men don't really talk to nobody about nothing.
Except we do. That's what we're learning. Which is funny.
Talk to me.
It's the greatest secret that y'all got. Y'all talk to each other.
Yeah, we do. We do.
That y'all talk to each other. We just need to infuse some additional support. So when we're talking to each other, we're all kind of we're singing the same song, even with a different melody, right?
Yeah. I think it's tools.
Yes.
We need some tools
when
we talk with each other. Because we having the conversations.
Yeah.
But we need to have the tools.
Yes.
So that these conversations leave us better than how we started, or as good as we could be. Because sometimes just unloading under the tree with the brothers.
That's enough right now.
That's therapeutic.
And that is exactly where Dr. Brown is coming from, Johns Hopkins University.
Okay.
And we're leading Brothers Brunch too to talk about the tools.
Okay, gotcha.
So Brothers gonna be brunching on 22nd. The sisters gonna be brunching at the Carter G. Woodson on Saturday,
I love
right?
That. Yeah.
But we bring in some folks that actually drop tools so that you can continue on your conversations and then know when we need to escalate.
Okay.
So Friday night, we're partying at 22nd South. It's all live. Everything is live. So all live music. We have spoken word artists from all over.
You brought Giant, didn't you?
Yes.
The mighty Giant.
Yes.
From Art and Soul.
From
so
Art
and
and
Soul
Soul
is like the biggest thing to me.
Okay.
It's like they have music, they have poetry, they have everything.
Educate me, because I don't know.
Bands.
Are they local? Are they here?
Art and Soul is local.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
He took a break.
Hiatus,
but he's back, and he's been curating some beautiful experiences at the 22nd South. And so if someone does something well, you don't have to redo it.
Yeah.
You say, hey, can we do it together?
Yeah, because we're doing some stuff good over here.
Right.
You do stuff good over there.
Let's do it together.
How about that for an idea?
Who knew?
Man.
Who knew?
Revolutionary. The most revolutionary thing you can do. Huh?
And so
let's work together.
How about that? That's the tweet of the day. Right? Today's tweet. You heard it here first.
Listen, what's funny about it, because when we talk, you say that makes sense.
Yeah.
Right? That makes sense to be able to bring these two, especially as you learn about his inspiration behind Art and Soul. So that's on Friday night that we're going to be doing that. Saturday morning, the 100 Black men are going to rise.
Yeah, 100 plus Black men.
Rise.
100 plus Black men.
100 plus Black men are going to be rising and walking it for their victory walk.
They're on the way. They're actually on the way today. They'll be here shortly.
I'm excited about it.
So JB and Antonio Brown is on the way. They're going to come in and talk about the victory walk.
Victory walk.
Yeah.
And they're going to land right on the Deuces, and we're going to meet them with some water and some snacks.
Yeah. Appreciate you.
And some barbecue. So so
that's gonna be early for barbecue.
I know. Listen,
we get barbecue for breakfast.
You get breakfast barbecue. You better get
breakfast barbecue.
You better get your lace up.
You already got them people coming from out of town. Breakfast barbecue is on the barbecue.
Right. Yeah.
So
I guess it depends on when you go to sleep, right? Like
that might be your. Listen, we ain't gonna do it today.
Not today. No, we gonna do it today. But this is the we got saved version.
Right. might be your midnight snack.
Might be your midnight snack. You never know, man.
That's from 11 to 2. They're gonna land. And,
okay.
We're excited again. More partners.
That's Saturday the 30th.
That's
right?
Saturday
the 30th.
So, and this is the whole Healing While Black series.
Yeah.
So it starts on
Thursday night.
The 20 what?
The 28th.
28th. See, I'm just
no, I gotta remember.
Tracking.
Yeah.
So and then the final day is the 30th.
It's on the Sunday morning.
Sunday morning.
At the brunch. Yeah, the brunch for the women and the brunch for the men.
That's Saturday. See,
check the schedule. Make sure that you go. Yeah.
Let me do it, brother.
Yeah. He's super excited. Yeah.
He is excited. Yeah. So on Saturday, we're 100 black plus black men are going to be walking. They're going to walk right into a sea at the Black Market and Community Block Party.
Yeah.
So we have wellness vendors and different vendors showing up so that we can purchase from them.
Oh.
Yeah, that's on Saturday.
Yeah.
We got a collab of the DJ, so you can ask the DJ any question that you have, and then the DJ has to then respond in song. So that's going to be exciting.
Okay.
We have demonstrations. Again, we have our clinicians who will be out there answering questions in real time. Our local practices will be present in order to schedule on-site appointments. So I think for me, what's exciting is about our communities coming out in celebration.
Right.
Right after that, we're going to take a break, and then so everybody can drink some water. Come back on your bikes for the family bike ride.
Okay.
With New Era thinking.
I think I might bring Trey out.
Yeah.
Trey the Change Maker.
Yes.
Yeah. You know Trey the Change Maker? That's my bike. So I got a 3-wheel bike.
I think I did see you on a bike before.
And I asked Facebook to help me name the bike. And so they said Trey the Change Maker was the name of the bike.
Listen, Trey need to be out there first and get his photo done, right?
Yeah, so we're gonna bring Trey the Change Maker through there.
I'm gonna have to buy me a bike just to show up.
Oh
no, I can go for it to the lenders. Don't they lend bikes?
Yeah.
And if you tell us early enough, we'll actually help support getting you connected with a local bike
shop.
How
much earlier do I gotta tell
you? Go online and register and say
that whole thing.
I need a bike.
Just that little piece.
Let me know the process then.
Just that little piece. Yeah. But if you need a bike, bikes will be provided.
Yeah, but you got to
pre-register. You got to pre-register.
That's dope. I like that.
Yeah. Because we understand that not everybody has a bike.
See, I used to ride bikes all my life. The police took my bikes. I stopped buying bikes.
Yeah, because that was a real problem here. I remember.
I haven't owned a bike since then.
Since they were taking bikes. I remember
they used to be jacking us. See how traumatized the black man is?
So we need to work on bikes for St. Pete.
We need a reparations bike program.
Oh my God.
I remember they taking
hold up now.
But you're right. I remember when they were taking bikes.
Traumatized my whole childhood.
Yeah. Because if you didn't have your bike registered, they just pull up on you and just take it. Yeah,
my mama bought that bike for Christmas.
Yeah, and they was getting them, boy. You're right. It is a. They
was only doing it on the south side, though.
And so when of course. And so when we talk about mental health and black mental health, it seems like it's not as spooky as it used to be.
No, and that's because people keep talking about it like this.
Yeah. How you feeling about that, and just kind of the way that you're seeing, people are entering into the space.
I love it.
To support, black mental health.
I love it. I love when we normalize anything.
Yeah.
It makes it more accessible. We're able to talk about it. That means we are able to treat some of the more serious mental illness that end up having many of our people incarcerated versus treated. So I'm excited that we're having conversations now so that we can get babies and adults redirected to the place they need to be. I'm excited that we can now dial 988 instead of 911 when somebody is in trouble.
Wow.
You saying that like we ain't talk about that on Monday.
But I'm just saying we need a whole segment on that.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying we need a whole segment on that.
Yeah.
Because we have people who are trained to deal with mental illness.
And it's 988 and not 911.
Right.
And you can save a life like that.
You 100% can save a life like that, including your own.
Yeah.
Because we need to not think when we talk about mental illness, we're talking about someone else other than ourselves. So, and that was free. Right. When we talk about mental illness, when we're not talking about others, we're talking about ourselves.
Yes.
And so it is a reclaiming time for us. On Sunday, there are some early risers. And our internal team and some of our national team, we've had lots of discussions, and this can be something I'll pick up later on about the location of reclaiming the sea. Some of us wanted to go back to the South Mole, and the South Mole in St. Petersburg was the only Black beach that you could swim in.
Yeah. Where was that? Where is that?
Near Demon's Land.
Yeah, just for the people.
Okay.
Yeah. Demon's Land.
Right. And so there were some that said we need to go back there and reclaim that area as a place where we found safety. And,
right? Do that? When?
That's going to be on Sunday morning. But let me tell you what
early rising.
That's the early rising.
So what time is early?
Well, watch the sunrise. So sunrise at 6:30.
I like that.
I'll pull up.
But I don't know about Sunday though.
No,
yeah.
No, I've seen a whole bunch of people there. But Sunday at sunrise,
reclaiming. So what else? What else?
Well, the I don't want to say debate, but the discussion really was, or should we be on North Beach, North Shore Beach?
Yeah. No, South.
North Shore. Now, the reason why it's this dialogue, right?
I was going to ask. What's
the dialogue.
What y'all think? Put it in the chat. Let us know.
North Shore is where we couldn't swim.
Okay.
We couldn't be, and so we go where we are free.
Okay.
And take up space to demonstrate that this is a part of our space now. So this back and forth is almost the separatists who says let's go back and have our own neighborhoods, have our own government, and have our own stuff.
Yeah, I'm with that.
Versus
but is that a separatist though?
You know, it's the best. I don't know.
I mean, to have your own is not separate. Well, that's just my opinion.
Okay.
Because just because I got my own house don't mean I'm separate from my family that don't live with me.
No, I think we're talking about like just the solution. When we talk about the solution to these problems, it's like instead of trying to push yourself into a space where you clearly not wanted and not welcome, you go and get your own space, like and have your own spot, and that's the
that's the rub.
It's like, do we want to go to a place where we know we were not historically welcome, or do we go to a place where we know it was ours and we could do our thing? You know what I mean?
It's a mixed bag.
It's
a mixed bag. I can't just, because I understand Mole Beach. We was promised the beach in exchange for the Mole Beach, and now they got all the rocks. It's not even a beach anymore. If you look at it, What was the history of Spa Beach? I know Spa Beach was kind of in that conversation too, right? Because I don't think that's where they weren't supposed to go to Spa Beach.
Okay,
and they would go to Spa Beach and
swim.
Yeah, and people get mad.
I remember going to Spa Beach.
You know what? And I thought about this. Now listen to this. I don't know if they was dumping that mess in the water back then, but the water ain't even worthy of swimming in.
Yeah, at that point.
I mean, what?
That's Tampa Bay.
Yeah, where they was dumping it at back then in the same spot.
Yeah, and that was the beach that they designated for Black people. Was right next to the spot where they dumping.
Right next to the water, reclaimed water spot.
Right.
That's why we need to have these liberated and living well and conversations about what it means to heal while Black. And I think just understanding the generational trauma. Right. Yeah. Because, and I had this conversation just in my personal mental health journey, understanding the impact of 300 plus years of chattel slavery, right? And all of the mental breaks that happen, right? In order to get somebody to live and be in that condition, like you have to break them mentally. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't be healthy mentally and a slave or enslaved. I guess it has to be something done to your mental health, and we start to see these manifestations, and what that looks like generations after it's over is still things that we need to process.
And still we are processing, and we're still replaying out in our everyday decision making, which is why we keep having these conversations, because it is as we narrate ourselves,
right?
Someone who has not had that direct exposure can possibly introduce a new way of thinking,
right,
or a new way of considering, or give additional historical context, so that we don't believe that our roots started in slavery, because being enslaved. So I think that's why all of these conversations and celebrations and collaborations, I feel like a rapper,
or a preacher, bars,
are important. I just wanted to make sure that the listeners understood that this is not a time for it's not only a time for mourning, but this is a time for celebration. When I think about our mental health and being liberated and living well, I get excited about the possibilities of really doing this together.
Yeah.
So that's what I have.
Okay.
Any questions?
Yeah. I think we've been asking them as we go.
I do got a question.
Okay.
Yes.
So one of the main fears, I feel, is when people talk about, going to get mental health, people scared of medications. You know what I mean? Scared to be prescribed, or they don't know, they don't know what they don't know.
Yeah.
So from your professional experience, like what is your experience on stuff like that?
Oh my goodness. I've encountered a lot of people with medications where they're very nervous about it. So I want to first start by saying we all want to strive for elevated levels of mental health, right? The ability to cope with normal stresses of life, to work productively and fruitfully. That's what we all need to be actively working on, which includes sometimes for some of us having a medication to help even out some of the chemical imbalances that may exist.
Yeah.
Even taking medications because of all of the other system structures that exist that add additional pressure that we were never built to make.
Okay.
So I'll say that sometimes we take medication to deal with all of the external stuff while we build the internal capacity to deal with what's going on. Second,
I understood that though. I understood that.
And I'm gonna say it's more simply, if you are really stressed out, it doesn't matter how much we talk. You're not going to be able to hear me. And so if there is a medication that can help ease voices that all of us aren't hearing, or if there is a medication to help you get to a steady place of being able to experience some joy so that we can have conversation, then I say take that. That's prescription medication, as well as food as medication, as well as exercise as medication, as well as spirituality as medication. And so in our group, we don't just have
real good answer.
We don't just have prescribers. We have nutritionists, we have herbalists, we have folks who do energy work, because whatever that is inside of you that needs to be moved or re-narrated, I will use every available resource to help you.
Very good answer, Dr.
Move
Butler.
the energy and re-narrate. So you got to retell that story.
Yes.
And
wow.
Eating your medication, as far as eating good food.
Yeah, your food is your medicine.
Diet.
Yeah.
I mean, great answer.
Good stuff. So look, we got the Healing While Black, the 100. We got Healing While Black. We got the 100+ Black men, the founders of the 100+ Black men. Victory walk in the building. Dr. Butler, you gonna hang out for a little bit?
I'm gonna hang out for a little bit. Okay. Don't forget Carla's Youth Farm on that Saturday.
I think I'll show this ad.
Yeah.
We got an ad for the Youth Farm.
Listen, sometimes we need to have our hand in the earth to know where we really come from. But that's all.
Check it out. Yeah. So we're gonna take a real quick break, get them set up, and then we'll be right back with more of the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club right here on
WUJM, St. Petersburg. 99 Jams.
Ethnic right now.
Peace and light. This is your brother John, and I would like to invite you to tune in to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club on 99 Jams every Monday and Wednesday morning from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. for the latest in pop culture news and unique perspectives on hot topics. Make sure you tune in and start your day off right with the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club right here on 99.1 FM, 99 Jams.
Pastor win.
Yeah.
Holy Ghost God.
It's your girl, Shauna B here. Listen, Righteous Rockers is back, and this time with the Kingdom Heavyweights. Yes, international gospel recording artist Wayne Stoddard launches his brand new album titled Freedom Plan to blaze the praise at the 2022 Righteous Rockers Festival, happening Sunday, August 7th in Brandon, Florida, 3805 John Moore Road. Come one, come all for this fiery lineup. From the U.S., one of the hottest female rappers, she's God's Mouthpiece, a.k.a. GMP.
But I once read that some things only come by prayer and fasting, and life and death is in the tongue.
Hailing from ATL is Reach Records 1K Feud.
I don't wait, I can get it right now.
Got me hungry, they ready to chow. Head is struggling, hurt with a smile. It's a lot that I learned as a child.
The award-winning voice of gospel songstress Brianna Jade, and from Canada, it's Steve Stoddard.
Never rejoice over another man's sorrow.
Keeping the vibes alive from the Wailers, Jamaica's mad producer, it's Aston Barrett Jr., Bahamian lyricist Monty G.
How I long to be with him, he's my joy and everything.
All the way from India is Deborah Zulu.
Praises unto you, Lord.
Keeping the spice nice, Jamaica's dance hall queen, it's Minister Marian Hall, formerly known as Lady Soft.
Don't say Jesus grab it.
And the righteous reggae rocker himself, Mr. Wayne Stoddard.
Loose the bonds of wickedness. Loose the bonds of wickedness. Loose the bonds of wickedness. Set the captives free.
Get your $20 pre-sold tickets and mark your calendars for Sunday, August 7th. Doors open at 4 p.m. where the stage is on fire at the Multicultural Family Church in Brandon, Florida. That's 3805 John Moore Road, Brandon, Florida, 33511. For more info, call 813-331-5599. That's 813-331-5599. The dance floor finna be lit. I'm gonna bring on the dancing shoes, yeah? The one you I got nice. You're listening to the voice of Shauna B. WJM 99 Jam. The Bird.
All right. Welcome back to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I'm your brother John.
I am the one and only Mr. Edmond.
And we have special guests in the building. This program is being brought to you as part of the New Image Project of the Community Development and Training Center, aka See That.
See that.
And we would
See
like
that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You see that.
You see that.
Okay. And we would like to thank y'all for tuning in and helping us to redefine what's cool. Brotherhood in the building. Introduce yourself to the people. Let them know who we got in the audience, in the space with us this morning.
You got 1/3 of the founding organized movement, Marcus. I am part of 100 plus Black men, and we're gonna be talking about some things today.
And you got Antonio Brown with the 100 plus Black men. Yes, we're definitely going to be sharing with you guys how we started and how we got, how this all started up and things like that. So
yeah, we're excited about it, man.
Definitely.
Yeah, I can hear you good.
Good work, man, on that whole movement. It's been about 3 years, right?
Yep.
Fourth
3 years.
Yeah, this is the fourth year right now.
The fourth annual.
Yeah,
the fourth one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it started back in what, 2019?
19.
18,
yeah.
18, I believe.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, something like that. 4 years ago.
4 years ago.
How you counted it was 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we had COVID. COVID kind of got in the way of the last two.
Okay.
So we just really trying to pick back up. What how we actually started. You know, the way we started was kind of good.
Yeah, we actually started this from our Men Empowerment Conference, right? We had a Men Empowerment Conference, and
we
had a Men Empowerment Conference.
He was there.
Yeah, I saw you in the pictures.
It was at Enoch Davis Center.
Oh yeah, I was there.
Yeah. So the Enoch Davis Center Men Empowerment Conference that me and New Era thinking put together. Me and Jason Bryant. One day I just decided to call Jason and was like, yo, bro, I want to put something like this on. And he was like, yeah, bro, I'm down. Because we had done something like this before with the championship mindset and the Wolf Talk. You know what I'm saying?
I remember that.
Back in the day. So
y'all gave me my first speaking engagement.
Yeah, so we was adamant about putting this together, putting this back together. Because COVID did mess up a lot of our plans.
COVID kind of changed the world.
Yeah, when we did the Men Empowerment Conference, Marquise actually came. We invited him out to also be on the panel and to be a speaker. And after the conference, we sat down and had another meeting about doing something else, like a call to action, right?
Right.
And Keith was very instrumental in us creating the 100 plus Black Men Victory Walk.
Right. And I want to just pause there when you say 100 plus Black Men Victory Walk.
Right.
What do you mean when you say victory walk?
So when we talk about victory walk, right, it's more about the unity and being unified and the narrative, right? So we don't really see 100 plus Black men together often, right?
Yeah.
So that was one of the ideas and thought processes that we had when we came up with this. because we wanted to see as many brothers out there as possible walking with us, because we know that the imagery behind that, you know, and what that looks like, right? How that may, you know, terrify people, but also it's a way for us to rally together on common ground, a way for us to be able to talk about common issues that, you know, affect us personally, and give us a safe space, man. You know what I'm saying? To basically divulge our deepest and darkest thoughts and secrets to each other and feel okay with it. You know what I'm saying? Because again, this is a place where we can be empowered, right?
Right.
And we want to be able to empower our brothers with that, because a lot of us didn't have a voice. You know what I'm saying?
True.
And, you know, men empowerment is about being able to, you know, have a voice and to be heard, and also to be, you know, felt, you know, when you're speaking, or when you know, divulging your feelings towards whatever the problems may be that you may be going through. Keith?
Yeah, I think what we when we started 100 plus black men at the Men's Empowerment Conference, you know, it just naturally unfolded, because you know, I think a lot of times when we get together in spaces like that, we kind of leave with no action plan behind it. And so what we, you know, we just kind of like, you know, the three of us, me, Jay, and Antonio, we just kind of, you know, felt that energy. It was in the right space. It was in the right place at the right time. And it was the right call, you know what I'm saying? And putting that together for, you know, our first year, you know, it was really, really, really good and really needed, because like Tonio was saying, you know, we don't really see a 100 plus black men get together. But the reason why we call it Victory Walk is because, you know, what's the other word? What's the opposite of victory? It's victim. You know, we don't want to be victims.
Right.
You know, I think the narrative that got painted about us with the, you know, all the shootings that happened around us, you know, Black George Floyd, whoever you want to name.
Yeah.
You know, it really makes us look more. I honestly got to say this. It kind of makes us look more weak in a sense, because it makes us look like we're playing. You know, when we're screaming out and we're crying and we're marching down those streets and protesting, it kind of make us look more victimized. You know what I'm saying? And because we're going against, you know, we're going against them. And I think that the true win, the true victory is when we get together. I heard something, I saw it on Instagram the other day. Tank, the singer, said it. He said, you know, violence is not a threat to them. Our love is.
Yeah, I
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's right.
Our love is a threat.
That's
and
true.
So I think that when we look at us getting together, you know, we can do so much more, and that's more empowering. You know, when you pouring love into each other, you know what I'm saying? Because our young men need to see that. I think when they see people like us in the streets, and this is gonna spread globally, because I really believe in it, you know, the music will start changing, the narrative and the images about us in movies will start changing. Anywhere whatever spaces we in, you know, it'll start changing. Because you talk about mental health in the black community, I mean, it's strong.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We can eliminate, you know, at least 30% of that, you know, just by having the music, the entertainment change around us and the way we talk about ourselves.
Dr. Butler was just talking about the diet, right?
Mhm.
And what you consuming and what you putting into your body, and absolutely your ears is a way for things to get in. You know what I mean? And so you're right, the music that we listen is a part of our diet, and so being able to change that and make the music more healthy, you know, some healthy food options musically, you know what I'm saying, would be something that absolutely would help us with our mental health as well. I unite with that.
That frequency, man, that frequency is real. Yeah, that the music is on is real. You know, back in the day, man, we were making music about love, and they were making the music about being together, and making music about, you know, family and partying and, you know, having a good time.
Yeah.
You know, now it's more about, you know, what I got, you know, how many females I'm getting, you know, how much cars.
But we see the intentionality behind that too, though. It didn't just start with us. We talk about it, you know, here when you have like a Marvin Gaye singing, you know, what's going on, and then his 2 records later, he talking about let's get it on.
Right.
We opened the show with "Wake Up Everybody," you know, from Teddy Pendergrass, and then a few years later, he turning off the lights,
right,
closing the door,
yelling at you to turn.
But before that, he was saying, "Wake up, everybody!" Right. So something in that industry, you know, Earth, Wind, and Fire. You can name all of these different groups
where you'll see that their music was more conscious, more elevated. And then the industry starts to change them because our love is the threat.
Right.
And so when we singing about black love, black unity, it's like, no, okay, well, we're gonna sexualize that or over sexualize that and turn that into something,
what we didn't do is model people that was, legendary, like, the Beatles, right?
Yeah.
They didn't have to go to that.
Oh, well, they
right?
was crooks though.
They definitely was crooks. But their music,
they come on.
But the music
came up with that?
But the music,
I'm talking about that's what they stole.
Yeah.
They were stealing the music. Yeah, and
but they didn't. But whatever they were stealing, they wasn't stealing no music talking about killing each other. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. That's right.
The music they were talking about was love and peace and all this stuff.
Yeah,
right.
That's true.
Even though it was stolen.
Yeah,
that's what they wanted to steal.
It's hard for the record industry to have music and stuff that says kill their own sons.
Yeah,
because you got to think these record executives are fathers and they got churn.
Yeah,
they just worried about doing it to our churn. Make sure they don't do it to that.
Well, that's when they started. Remember, they was doing the explicit label and they started suing because their children started listening to our music.
Oh, they listened to it.
That was really the only reason they started to even monitor it.
Right.
Because they was on it.
Yeah, because they coming in and now they what is that you listening to? NWA.
What does that stand for?
Fight the power. right. What is the Public Enemy? And he's saying bleep him and John Wayne. Wait a minute. What did he say? Right?
Yeah.
So JB, thank you for joining us, man. For the people who don't know.
Sorry for the lateness, the tardiness.
It's all good, man. We 100+ black men up in here, man. We know life happens. They call it CP time, but they just don't understand. We run it. We got real lives with a lot of obstacles, challenges, barriers, and things to meet and overcome. And
it wasn't even a big thing. I had to play one more game of basketball. I played basketball with these guys at 6 o'clock in the morning. I had to get that one last game in.
Why not?
That's how I be.
Rituals.
We talk about health and keeping your mind active by doing exercise and eating good food.
That's right.
So we've been asking this question internally, and I want to lift it up for you all. When we talk about 100+ black men, what is the 2022 message to the black man? Like, what does the black man need to hear now in 2022?
We didn't think about a thing. What you think?
You talking to somebody who definitely worked in the space of mindfulness and mental wellness, and so the message to the black man, from 100+ black men this year, is definitely universal. Is healing. It's something that we need, and I think that that word gets tossed to the side so easily because it sounds kind of soft to take time for yourself, love yourself, pour back into yourself. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you said that. It is.
Yeah.
It's kind of, I want to heal.
Yeah. That don't sound. Yeah, that don't sound macho. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, the message to the black man is healing is macho.
Yeah, healing. That's the new phrase. I'm telling you.
Real men heal on purpose.
Real men heal, man. Healing is macho, man.
Heal, man.
Yeah, we wanna. I mean, we want to speak to their minds, but we also want to speak to their soul. You know what I'm saying? We also want to speak, in their spirit, because the thing is, we need to heal not just mentally, but we need to heal, like you said. LaDonna was talking about our food. We need to also heal educational wise. We need to be retaught some things. Because that's what's killing us right now today. Our history, the stuff that we know. But what about the stuff out there right now about the men and women that's out there healing, that's doing the things that can make us better? What about that education? Because there's a lot of good black men and women out there putting out that education. True. But all we learn about is our past history, the stuff that
trauma.
Yeah, the trauma.
We learn about
Why we learning about that still today?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I think it's important to know it, but to contextualize it so that's not the focus.
Right.
Because you got to know your story. But I think to start the story and end the story with about trauma,
we got to talk about what we're doing better at, not just where we were hurting, because we need that healing. You know what I'm saying? We need people that's actually focused on nutrition. We need people that's focused on mental wellness. We need people that's focused on your spirituality. Yeah. We need people that's focused on you financially, because money is a healing power too. We need to stop acting like that thing.
That's why you call it broke.
Literally.
I need to heal, boy. I done broke.
No, man. The more money money can heal, man. People think it's an evil thing, but money can actually heal. And why is there crime? Why is there crime in the black community? Why?
Yeah.
Because there's lack of that money and there's lack of financial resources in there. You give enough people enough money, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We can do a lot with it.
I saw a guy said he said if you think that money can't buy you happiness, you've been shopping in the wrong places. That's
You ain't buying the right stuff.
you ain't buying the right stuff.
Hey, I want to tell
and
y'all
you're not
boys.
investing in the right thing. Go ahead, brother.
I want to tell y'all, thank y'all for what y'all doing. Because I think I walked a couple times. I drove a couple times. But thank y'all because the work y'all doing, man, is not going unnoticed.
Yeah.
Because we needed this. And, you know, be 4 years later, and y'all still got it going, 1,000, bro.
Yeah.
It's hard to hold something together 2 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
Talking about 4, 5, 10, 7. Man, thank y'all for what y'all doing, man.
Yeah, I want to hear from the other brothers. What's your message to the black man?
Honestly, I think that my boy hit it. He hit it right on point, man. And I would just say it's time. Right.
Yeah.
It's time. I think, you know, kind of going what you guys are talking about, like we talk about our history, you know, the bad and even the good. And now we're in like a different space now.
Yeah.
So now it's like a kind of, I'm not going to say it's even kill because we're definitely not there. But now we understand that we have resources. And I even would say, I think now we've gotten to the point where we're no longer trying to compete with each other.
Yeah.
And that was a big thing, too, because a lot of times, I mean, I saw that, especially being a young man in the black and corporate world, let alone coming to my black community.
Yeah.
I felt that like fold. And now I feel like more and more people like, yo, let's collab. Like some of these same people, to be honest with you, I have been trying to collab with.
Yeah.
And I think now it's like people say, okay, you know, even if we are in the same space, there's enough.
Yeah.
Like you can be McDonald's and Burger King. People still gonna make that right or that left.
Right.
So that's where I'm at with it, man. So I love it, man. Let's heal, man. And healing is okay, man. It's time for us to heal.
What you just said when you said it's time, right? And leading with that, because you said it's people who you look to reach out to, you collaborate with, you know, same way with us. Like we, you know how it is. We willing to work with everybody, but sometimes it's just not the time.
Yep.
You know, it ain't the season, and all of the fruit on the tree don't get ripe at the same time. And
we coming together with our minds a little bit better. We've been able to get exposed to more. I think that was one thing that I say I had an advantage of.
Okay,
where I was exposed to some of the things that we weren't used to. So here I am as a black man trying, oh man, y'all should do this. They're like, man, I ain't going over there. But now we see, right. But in all fairness, I get it because honestly, I was uncomfortable in those situations too. But it's just because I wanted it. And now I feel like more and more of us are starting to get into it. So I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it.
I love it. It feels good. I'm feeling that energy now. I'm feeling it. T, what's the message to the black man?
For me, it's been time. You know, I've been working with you brothers for a while. I learned so much from you brothers. You know, you guys have been like my mentors.
Vice versa, man.
You guys have been, you know, you guys have helped me, you know, catapult my whole career. You know what I'm saying? Starting from, you know, start to finish. So, you know, so we.
But that's the thing.
Yeah,
like hashtag we support each other.
We support each other. So
you know?
we learn so much from each other. You know, it's ridiculous. And it's contagious.
It is.
I've been knowing Jason for a long time, you know, probably longest out of everybody here. Jabbar and Brother John, you know, you guys have been my brothers for many years.
Yeah. We met when we were grown though.
Yeah.
And a new unit, the thing that everybody talk bad about, like these all new friends.
That's right.
Is new friends. Like,
y'all
don't want this.
Hey, it was funny though when you think about, especially if you grew up in St. Pete, how small it was, especially like black people, right? So you're right, you would hear certain things about people,
but you ain't know them.
You didn't know them, and let's be honest, a lot of that stuff they're talking about, we were kids, man.
Yeah,
we were kids, and then
that's right,
man. Like I was, hey, if you knew me yesterday, you don't know me.
That's right.
That's true. That's true.
That's basically true.
That's true.
And we don't look the same.
Yeah, and I had a Minister B.R. Minister B.R. He used to tell us. He say, if you meet somebody if you see somebody you haven't seen in 20 or 30 years, and they say you still the same, that's an insult.
That's an insult.
Like if they say you still look the same, okay, you take that. But if they say, boy, you still the same,
man.
Like, when last time I saw you, you start thinking.
Man, I was just getting out of jail.
That's right. That's right.
I'm not the same.
But my message, to the, what victory and this walk actually means to me more so than ever is unity, man. Unifying our city, unifying the black men that are here doing so many good things.
Yeah.
I want to give a big shout out to all the brothers out there that's working.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Black
again,
working, man.
I've working with Brother John and Jabbar and Jason and Keith, you don't see us, in the same spaces all the time. We got a lot of stuff going on, right?
Yeah.
And that comes from more so of a dedication to, our mission, right? Our purpose, right? We all have one.
Yeah.
And what we're trying to do is help brothers really understand, that they have one too.
Man,
right?
This feels so good. Man. I'm just like I can barely contain myself. How good it feels, because you're right. Just thinking about like the way we all move and the way we operate, like just looking in this space right now, like I know each one of you individually are like grinding and working. And so for us to be together, it's like that X-Men thing. Like we all got our superpowers.
That's right.
And we fight our individual battles and we do our thing. But then there's times where, where we all link up, and then you got times where a couple of us link up with different combinations.
Right. That's right. And that's the power in the men empowerment conference, right?
Yeah.
To understand that we have each other to lean on.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Because a lot of times we don't feel comfortable with calling the brother up.
Come on,
right?
Man.
And that's one of the things we got to get back. We got to get into.
Yeah.
We got to start to really start to use each other. And that's one of the things that we have to understand. There's nothing wrong with being used, by your brother.
He say this, in order to be used, you got to be useful.
Useful. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
One of the things I like about this movement is that it's just every single year the boys ready to be you fired right back up.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, ain't no drop off in spirit yet. Okay, cool. Let's keep it going. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Even though Marquis' number don't change.
Yeah, I be like,
that don't change.
I don't change much. Yeah. Nah, but we the spirit, we got the same spirit, because I think one thing we all understand, the three of us, is that for anything to truly get going, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna have to invest a couple of years before you can say, because right now we were just, the first couple of years, even up till now, right now, we're still unfolding it. You know what I'm saying? We're still unfolding and developing it. But I give it time, as we continue to work and continue to do this, we're gonna keep sharpening the axe on this, and it's just gonna get better and be bigger, and people gonna be like, man, I remember where y'all started.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? When they see people up and following behind this.
So what we also we don't really want to put too much out there, but we've actually been working on a whole year worth of activities for the community.
Okay.
For brothers, you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
And putting together a whole series for the community. So we'll have a men empowerment conference the first quarter of the year.
Okay.
We'll have a summit. A men's summit the second quarter of the year. We'll have the walk the third quarter, and we'll have a retreat, the fourth quarter.
That sounds like some JB type stuff.
Retreat.
Keith's actually the one sparked that. I'm all for that, man. But Keith's actually the one sparked that.
When he was dropping them quarters, because we be on from once a week, twice a month. But when you said the fourth quarter, I hear JB in that a little bit.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. So we're trying to make this thing a real movement each year.
Yes, sir.
We want to really be intentional about the way that we put this thing together and the way that we move forward. And again, this is something that we would like for all the brothers to be a part of, all the brothers that want to be heard, have a voice, to come out and be a part of this, because again, this thing can grow like a fraternity. And one of the things that we don't do is, again, unless we are in fraternities, is meet up with 100+ black men or women, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I just saw a couple, class or sorority reunions, and you had hundreds and thousands of women, black, all in the same space, men as well. You know what I'm saying? and some of these sororities and fraternities have over 200,000, members.
Right.
So why can't we, link up? Why can't we?
So y'all pull up. So call them out. The what is the Omegas? Where y'all at? When we want to see you
That's right.
on the 30th with the 100+ black men.
The alphas, you know what I'm saying? The motorcycle clubs.
Come on,
you know what I'm saying?
Bicycle boys.
We love when the nation come out too though, because they've been they support us though.
Yeah, the nation definitely come out.
Come
on, they definitely come out, man. So
get with us.
He done showed up. Like to your point, and here's the thing, man. One thing we learned last year when we were kind of out there, because to your point, some of the brothers came out, and somebody was like, man, I'm here because I can tell this has nothing to do with what your religion is. It's just about what the message is. And they literally just were like showing up. And I had some good conversations with some people.
That's right.
And it was kind of dope to see. I just looked around and I was like, man, this is what we doing it for.
Yeah.
We don't care, man. How we not collaborating, and we literally live around the corner from each other.
That's right.
This our quote unquote community. And I know that's a different word now, but it's that's a whole nother topic. But the word community is exactly that.
I want to add some sauce on top of that. Listen, if they don't see us fight for anything, they just gonna be like, they don't want it. We're gonna take it right from us. And so it's like you were saying,
that's true.
This is our community, because if we ain't fighting for it, then where the heck are we gonna go?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true. Wherever they send us, because that's what it's been historically.
Exterminators.
It's like the dust. In the scripture when they talk about creating a man from the dust. Well, dust is like particles of matter that can easily be moved.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And like black men in America have been dust. You know what I'm saying?
No, not us.
No, we've been easily moved, bro. I got the map. I'm telling you. We can debate that.
You got the map. We got the map.
We got the map.
Like
they told us where we was going.
That's why we ended up. Hey, for real. Hey, you right though, because that's how we ended up in England. That's why
because it's like, okay, this is where you're gonna go. We're gonna move you to.
We didn't know that we had a choice.
And then they put a word on it and they call it gentrification. Because now where we put y'all, we want to come back to where we put y'all.
We put y'all in the wrong spot.
So now we're gonna
my bad. I forgot I wanted that waterfront property.
Right.
That happened up there by Jacksonville.
I got y'all on the highland. Let me get you down here into the
Straight
flood zone.
Because now we got climate change and all of that stuff.
Down here in the flood zone.
I'm telling you, man. And so that's what we bought. We bought making men from dust. Come on, man.
Hey, man, I really like what y'all doing.
Let's make the men from dust.
It's powerful movement. I want to ask y'all this. This ain't a question. This is a statement, because this is movement building.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Taking the movement, right, from just moving to the mint, right? You know what the mint is, right? The mint is the money. Y'all know what the mint is.
Okay, I see what you did.
So we move. We try to take the move to the mint.
Yeah, take the move to the mint. Yeah. Okay.
Y'all like that?
No, I like that.
I'll tell you what I think about that, and it's just like hanging with the brotherhood. It's all of the above. But because you have like what and Brother Mark said it earlier about what we need. Like we need the economics, and that's why we see that the way we structured it, and it's a multi-sector nonprofit, because we understand that we need arts and culture, which is why we're here in the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club and why we bring in people. We understand that we need STEM, and so we have like the STEM program, and we partner with people doing the STEM program. We understand the need for education, and so supporting the Barbershop Book Club. We understand trade and commerce and the need for us to be involved in business, and so it's a multifaceted. And so you can find your lane. You know what I'm saying? I guess like with Moses, they had 12 tribes. When we got like 9 committees. Find your lane, man. Get in where you fit in.
Hey, can I give a shout out, man? I love those of us that are from St. Pete, particularly from Southside, how we're evolving.
Yes, sir.
I'm watching it. I'm watching it.
Yeah.
I'm watching. It's kind of dope to watch.
It is.
And especially when I'm like, now I'm sitting back and I'll be at the house a lot more.
So I think I'll be at the house too much.
Hey, I'm loving it. Y'all know I used to be out here, boy. Like I was at every event and all that. And now I've just kind of learned to sit back, and then obviously social media lets you kind of see, man. So I just want to like just so y'all know we see y'all, and it makes me feel good.
Yeah.
It makes me feel
Definitely.
good.
I see it. Yeah, it really does. T.
And we want all y'all to come out and walk with us.
On the 30th.
Dates
on the 30th, July 30th. So we're gonna be out there 7:30 to 8 at Shell's gas station, 34th Street, 34th Street,
and then we walk
at 18th Avenue South. Right, we're gonna meet up at the Shell's gas station right there in the parking lot, over there on the side. Right, and then we're gonna walk from Shell's to the Deuces off of 9th Avenue South. So we're gonna turn left down to 22nd.
Okay.
And then walk down all the way to the Deuces, where we're gonna have barbecue, a stage, right there by
the well.
The well.
Yeah,
Shout out to LaDonna.
So we landed. We landed at Hill and Wild Black.
At Hill and Wild Black.
Man, listen, I love what y'all just did with that. I see what you did there. I love that.
And I like how you changed the time.
Yes, sir.
Because I read an article about this heat wave.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. We definitely changed it. 7:30 to 8. We're gonna be there waiting for people to show up.
Yeah,
and then 8 o'clock we're gonna start a walk.
So it's gonna be an early walk.
Early walk.
Get your walk on, man.
Yep. It ain't gonna take no longer. Yeah, it ain't gonna take no longer than an hour to walk.
25, 30.
Yeah. See, people who don't walk, they think that's a long way.
Right.
You know
Right.
what I mean?
Right.
That's why I'm people.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So for people who think that's a long way, it's not a long way.
It's not a long way.
Especially with the energy and especially with the
energy
and the movement. And
I mean, it's a lot of energy, man. You is not gonna get tired on this walk.
Notice how far you walk.
Yeah,
it ain't even far. That's what I'm telling you. It ain't even 2 miles.
Yeah, but
so,
for people, it is.
They gonna think, "Oh my God."
It's amazing.
But we want you to come anyway.
Yeah, we want
you to come. Yeah, you can come walk, ride bikes, cars, because maybe the
you can trail us in the car.
That's the thing too. Like people come behind us in cars. People, last year, people we had a what they. Like the motorcade. We had a motorcade behind us.
That's right.
Every year we have one of those actually.
Yeah, I'm loving it.
So it's dope, man. We really want y'all to come out, be a part of it. We don't care who you are, man. We don't hold grudges. We don't got no beefs with nobody in the city.
We done growed out of them.
Yeah, man. Look at man. We grown, man.
Like what JB said.
You know what I'm saying?
Like a lot of that stuff. It was.
If you ain't know,
we was kids, right?
If you think you knew me yesterday, you definitely don't know me now.
I publicly apologize.
Yeah, man. So do I, man.
For whatever it was.
We sorry, man. We sorry, man.
Yeah, buried in the hatchet, y'all.
Yeah, we definitely burying that. That thing been buried so long.
It's rusty.
You've been holding on to that hatchet. You've been holding on to that rusty.
No problem.
You've been about to cut yourself with that rusty.
That thing been gentrified.
Yeah,
we done built something else on it.
I'm telling you, man.
2-3 times, man. I love it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. No,
So
that's what's up. So you said July 30th.
July 30th, 7:30 a.m. at Shell's gas station. We want you guys to show up, be there.
Actually, if you don't feel like walking, being along the way helps us too. Like cheering us on, you can pull up. That's what people do. They'll park their car right there, cheer us on. They step out there. They help us with water.
Yeah.
So just so you know, if you're not in the capacity to have time to walk with us, just go along the route. We just told you it's going straight up 18th Avenue from 34th Street South, making that left on 22nd, the Deuces, and we're gonna be right there. So if you know our history, y'all do understand that those are the same streets that MLK walked when he was over here as well too. So
right.
just so you know, it was very intentional while we're doing this. So just so you know, there's a way for you to support. It doesn't always have to be for you, donating 2 or 3 hours of your time. Just that helps us out as well.
You can pull up, and I saw one of the years where you had sisters dropping their husbands off. They was dropping their sons off.
They were watching us live, like literally. It was actually my boy Malcolm. Malcolm was while he was like, "What y'all know?" He literally had his wife stop right there and he walked with us.
Jumped right out the car.
Got out the car.
That's right. That's right. Hey man, look at man. We don't care how you get there.
Yeah.
If your lady got to drop you off, you got to catch the bus on the route. We don't care, man. Uber. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter.
Call a friend, carpool.
You can use a little hoverboard.
It don't matter.
Get there,
it don't matter.
man.
It don't matter. It don't matter. And we have T-shirts for sale normally. This year we probably have.
We're gonna be mixed. We're gonna circulate the old ones for this year. It's kind of like a culmination of our past years.
Yeah.
And so we bringing back, so
red,
we
green,
tell
and
the red, green, and yellow, because I think that's our colors anyway.
Right.
And also, so anybody that walked with us before got shirts, bring them back, because also that shows our history.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so people see us be like, "Oh, y'all been around a little minute." Yeah, we've been there. So and we still going.
I lost weight since I might need a new one.
You know what I'm saying?
I got back then.
We got you.
I'm a black man that's healing.
Yeah, that's right, man.
I'm about 20 pounds down. Yeah, that's what's up, man.
And also, we're gonna have water along the route. So like Antonio did say, we have water, but also you can bring your own water. Ain't nothing wrong with that either.
One year, I think I seen they put in the cooler.
Yep.
Listen, man,
we got coolers, we got speakers,
music.
Yeah, man.
We got loud mics, and we megaphone.
It's really
it's
lit.
bigger than big.
And so at the landing,
Banners.
at the landing, when we get to the Deuces, what are some of the things we can look for? That'll be happening on the Deuces when we get there.
The rally, man. The rah-rah, the celebration, that Malcolm speech. You know what I'm saying? That Martin speech. That getting the people.
Say that's splat.
That's that's blah. That's blah. Yeah, we outside though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what's gonna be happening though. We gonna be, just getting the people ready for, because we, like Tonio mentioned, we got other things coming up,
right?
And we want to keep it going. And I think that we're right now in the sweet spot of our movement to where we can start, venturing off into those other avenues that we want to do. So, if y'all want to come learn about us, come learn about us at the rally, at the walk, at the end of the rally. That's where we'll be talking about a lot of that good stuff.
So we got James Swain from the Man Cave and Silver Lake Boys Associated. James said, "I'll be there."
That's weird. What's up, James?
He lifting up.
Appreciate that, James.
James said he need a shirt too.
We got you, James.
That's just your size. That's just your size.
Yeah, that's what's up. Latoya, I see you. Thank you for tuning in. Sierra always sending in joyful everything, beautiful beings. I just like that. That's like amazing greeting. Erica, y'all, thank you for watching. We appreciate y'all and everybody who's tuning in. Again, give us the date, the time, so we can be there, because we got to land this plane for Sister Hughes, because she coming up next, y'all.
So that's July 30th.
Okay.
7:30 a.m. We'll be at Shell's gas station on 34th Street South.
18th Avenue.
18th
Across from
Avenue.
the old New Deal.
Yes, sir. 34th and 18th.
Just from
34th and 18th South. 7:30 a.m. July 30th. That's Saturday, July 30th, 7:30. We will be there waiting for you to pull up. We're gonna be there to 8, and then 8 o'clock we're gonna start our walk down 18th to the Deuces. And we're gonna land there and have our rally.
Yes.
We're gonna have some food for y'all. We're gonna have some great conversation, some networking time.
Boy, I see you,
and
man.
more time to build with each other. So hope to see you guys there.
Real deal. And just as another plug, man, for again, thank you for hosting tomorrow night.
Oh yeah.
Tomorrow night we're doing Black Men Rising.
Definitely.
We're gonna have a community conversation. We're talking with Black men. Conversation hosted for, with, and by Black men to really outline some of the issues that we're facing. Dreammakers will be recording the conversation. It's gonna be an open dialogue with Black men, talking about what some of the challenges are that we're facing.
At Central Station Barbershop and Grooming.
Central Station Barbershop.
It's become a hub and a headquarters for Black men, the Black community.
Yeah,
women and all.
Man, I got my blood pressure. I got my blood pressure took at the barbershop.
I know.
I want to say this real quick. It ain't there yet, so you won't find it. But we will be having like 100+ Black men IG page. So y'all might well just put that in your phone right now.
In your search,
because 100+ Black man IG page coming. Yes.
Real deal, man.
All right, so yes, we will be having that conversation tomorrow at Central Station Barbershop and Grooming.
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. So Black men, you guys can come out to that as well. Again, that's another time for us to, really break down, what we're going through, a time to talk, time to build, and a time to reflect, on things that we want to help change, prevent, and protect, right?
And we're looking for a diverse group of Black men. Like we want all spectrums,
all that's right.
Thoughts, all ideology, because we know
not just the same brothers.
Yeah,
man. We're looking for everybody to come.
We want the same
out,
brothers to come too.
Yeah,
but same brothers come and meet some new brothers.
No, bring
right?
somebody. The same brothers
bring
somebody.
Yeah, that'll work.
And so we grow in numbers, and then we can grow in capacity, and we can grow on what we can do.
Right. That's absolutely right, man.
Yeah, because you brothers gonna be at the 100+ Black men walk too.
Oh man, no doubt.
Got to bring y'all to that.
Yeah, that's kind of timing. So we got like Brothers Brunch, we got Black Men Rising.
That's right.
We got another conversation that's happening.
I like this energy.
Like
we find a way to keep it up.
Yeah.
I really like how it's the Black man.
Yeah.
And not the Black woman, but I'm just saying, it feel good to be.
We got another brother too that has a group Celebrated Not Tolerated.
Okay,
brother Ashanti Keys.
Oh yeah. LA.
We put LA in.
LA.
So
LA brought me over to the school. I was able to talk to some young Black men at the school.
That's right.
That's right. The mentoring program.
That's right. That's right.
Man. So Louis Stevens, he doing his thing with the camp. Like, where everybody? Y'all, come on, man.
That's right.
Come on, man.
And then you can bring these boys too.
Yeah.
Not my son.
Yeah.
Not
my son. Come on, y'all.
Yeah.
Whoever.
Story 727.
Who we got to call?
Yeah.
Ken Irby.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm just.
Yeah.
Listen, man, we want all y'all brothers out there. We want all y'all brothers out there.
Yeah.
And if y'all can't be out there, you have somebody that helps you, right? Assist you.
That's right.
Send that brother and them kids out there with us. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
Because again, we want children to be able to see the examples that they want to be.
Real talk.
Right.
So let's do this. We gotta again land the plane. So give me maybe a 60-second final thought from each one of you, and I'll start over here with my brother.
Hey man, I just want to say I'm thankful and grateful to be sitting here seeing y'all, man. Like I'm really am. I'm not even really I got nothing to say, but just how I'm happy to see some faces of some familiar faces of some brothers, man, from the community, and I'm just happy to be here.
Thank you.
Yeah, I want to echo a little bit of that. I appreciate y'all. Y'all, you talk about us still in here. Y'all still here doing, believing and doing good, right? Right. You still out here. Y'all are consistent. Y'all are, keeping the platform there. Y'all creating the platform for people to talk and unite. And let's just keep it going. I'm here for it.
I'm gonna echo all of that, and let's just do what we know we can do. I'm just on that plane right now, and I kind of want to just make sure that we all moving together, man. I just want this movement to continue to grow. I think that, we all have something to offer. I think we all are valuable. And I thank you, brothers, for being who you are and for showing the community, what it's like, to be around brothers and, to actually put in that work with brothers and unify and collaborate and really be the examples that we want to be for the, for the rest of the community to see, because again, we exemplify, what it's like to be, high value black men in our community. So
high value black men.
I want to,
big shouts out to all the high value black men.
Yeah, man. I think all you brothers are that, you know what I'm saying? Yes, and if you're not that, you can be. And that comes with mindset, you know what I'm saying? And we talked about that years ago. The mindset helps a lot, and the way you look at yourself, the way you think about yourself is also a reflection of yourself. So, this is, 100 plus black man. My name's Antonio, and I'm out.
All right. Final thoughts, Mr. Edmund.
Final thought. Thank y'all so much for all you're doing. Thank you for coming to the show. Thank you for all the years of edification, my brother, edifying me, keeping me on track. But yeah, Thursday, tomorrow, be at Central Station Barbershop, Black Men. Come out. Let's talk about our issues.
Real talk, man. And I just want to again thank you all for what you're doing publicly, things that you're doing in the scene, things that's not seen. Again, it's kind of like that X-Men unites. I can look at each one of you and I'm aware of your superpower and the way you use it to serve our community for the greater good. And to see us come together, for a mission like this, I'm excited about, what the future holds for us as a community. And it's amazing to know that we growed up to be who we are now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Who would have thought?
Like who would have thought that?
Right.
Because
who would have thought?
And we from a generation that was really that has been out for all intents and purposes. They tried to wipe us out. I mean, when they talk about what needs to be done, they talk about millennials and boomers, and they skip right over this X generation. We never existed.
That's right.
And so for us to be reclaiming our power, uniting and being together is just it's a beautiful thing to see. And so our Sister Hughes is coming up next, y'all. You listening to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club, the new 99 Jams morning show. I'm your brother John.
I'm the one and only Mr. Edmund.
And we out. Believe and do good. Peace.
WUJM, St. Petersburg, 99 Jams.
Mad ethnic right now.
Peace and light. This is your brother John, and I would like to invite you to tune in to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club on 99 Jams every Monday and Wednesday morning from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. for the latest in pop culture news and unique perspectives on hot topics. Make sure you tune in and start your day off right with the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club right here on 99.1 FM, 99 Jams. The Birds.